Thank you. All right. And next we'll have our other panelists. We'll have Shishrendu. Are you able to speak?
Namaste, thank you so much. So today's question is highly pertinent to our contemporary world. While we all adhere to our respective scriptures, identifying a singular highest value from these texts can be challenging. Before addressing the core question, I will first outline the type of scriptures in Sanatan Dharma, as this context will be crucial for a comprehensive response. So, ideally, in Sanatan Dharma or Hinduism, as it is widely known, there are two types of scriptures. One is called Shruti, the other one is Smriti. Shruti refers to the body of sacred texts that are considered to be divinely revealed, including the Vedas, Upanishads, forming the foundational scriptures of Hinduism. Smriti, on the other hand, encompasses texts that are considered to be human authorship, such as Mahabharata, Ramayana, Puranas, and serve to explain and elaborate on the principle found in Shruti. Shruti is regarded as eternal and unchangeable, while Smriti is more adaptable and reflects the evolving context of society. Now, coming back to your question for today, everyone has their own truth. So basically, the highest value in Sanatan Dharma is truth. Now, the truth that I am talking about, it is different from what truth we understand. Everyone has their own truth shaped by their unique experiences, perspectives and beliefs. This individuality underscores the diversity of human understanding and the subject nature of reality. However, ideally, truth cannot be many. Thus, our experiences are not entirely accurate and are based on our personal conditioning of the mind. As the Atharva Veda says, Ekam Satya, viprah, bahuda, vadanti. There is only one truth, but the wise describe it variously. Now, question is, what is the truth and who are the wise? So, when there is a truth, there is an illusion or there is a wrong understanding. So, illusion is what we all interpret based on our own experiences. Hence, truth is beyond our physical experiences. It means there is something which compels us to experience the world without any conditioning. Now, I want to quote one verse from Bhagavad Gita. Ihai vitair jitai sargo yeshang samye stitang manah nirdoshang hi samang brahma tasmad brahmani me stita. Those whose minds are established in equality of vision conquer the cycle of birth and death in this very life. They possess the flawless qualities of God and are therefore seated in the absolute truth. Hence, the wise person is the one who has come over the cycle of life and death. And one can come over this cycle by knowing and understanding the truth, which is beyond this cycle. Now, what is the truth? Truth, when we realize our own self. Truth is when we understand all the conditioning which we have been going through is only to sustain this body and mind. And truth is beyond this body and mind. When we talk about self-realization, then it is followed by Atman and Brahman as defined in our Shruti, Upanishads. Atman refers to the individual soul or inner self, representing the essence of person's being. It is eternal, unchanging and embodies pure consciousness within each individual. While Brahman is the ultimate, infinitely reality and that underlies the entire universe, encompassing everything and transcending all dualities. When we talk about truth, it is followed by its byproducts, which are non-violence, righteousness, compassion, service to society, equanimity, self-discipline, and so on. Now, what is the effort required to become wise? Ashtanga Yoga, derived from Patanjali Yoga Sutras, is coming from as one of the great scriptures from Smriti, is an eightfold path that guides individuals towards spiritual growth and self-realization. It begins with yama, restraints, which are ethical principles like non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing, chastity, and non-possessiveness. These form the moral foundation of a disciplined life. Next is niyam, observances, encompasses personal practices such as cleanliness, contentment, austerity, self-study, and surrender to a higher power. These observances cultivate inner purity and spiritual strength. The third limb, asana, which is posture, involves practicing physical posture to develop physical stability and comfort, preparing the body for meditation. Following this, pranayam, breath control, focuses on regulating the breath to enhance the flow of prana, followed by pratyahar, withdrawal of senses. Then this leads to dharana, which is concentration, which is the practice of focusing the mind on a single point or object, paving the way for dhyan, which is meditation, a state of sustained concentration and mindfulness. Finally, samadhi is the ultimate goal, where the individual attains a state of deep observation and unity with the object of meditation. So today's question explores the highest values in Sanatana Dharma, emphasizing the distinction between divinely revealed Shruti and human authored Smriti, and highlights the eightfold path of Ashtanga Yoga as a means to achieve a spiritual growth and self-realization. Ultimately, truth transcends personal experiences and conditioning, aligning with the non-dualistic unity of Atman and Brahman for spiritual liberation. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you so much. Let's give him a round of applause. So I really like how it was wrapped up. Knowing the truth, knowing the understanding of, this whole cycle, things like this, because we are a part of this cycle of life and death. But through the truth, we can transcend it, right? That's why it's so valuable to know these things, right? It's because we don't want to stay in that cycle. And from what it seems like in the Hindu cultures, that we have to, transcend out of that, right? Through many ways of, in the scriptures, in meditation, having a lot of self-realization and matching with the truth. Would that be correct in saying this?
Yes, that's perfect. Yeah. So we have many truths, but ideally many truths based on our own experiences. But ideally, there is only one truth that we need to achieve. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's give him one more round of applause.